Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into my LEGO Hero Factory MOC, Barrage. This MOC, or my own creation, is a result of a MOC building session that my son, Munchkin number 2, and I did over an afternoon. And I gotta say that Munchkin number 2 is a pretty fast builder, and he was able to build at least 8 different MOCs, while I was only able to build 2. And Barrage here is one of those 2 that's going to be showcased in this video. Now, Barrage in my Hero Factory universe is a bulkier, beefier type of Hero Factory construction, and he is, I guess, considered the firepower on the team. And you can see here he's got quite the weaponry. But first, let me just do a size comparison to show how beefier this guy is. We're going to do a size comparison with a standard stock Hero Factory figure. And I've got here Stringer 3.0 from the, I believe it's the Savage Planet series. And I'll just line them up with Barrage here, and you can see that Barrage is a bit bigger in height and in width, just a little bit more bulk compared to Stringer, or the stock Hero Factory figure. I like to say he compares well in size to the Core Hunter in as far as height for stock LEGO Hero Factory figures. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a look at some of the features, I guess you could say, of Barrage here. And I'm not sure what all parts I've used to construct Barrage. Some of them I do recognize, such as the head sculpt is from a raw jaw on there. I'm not sure what the back of his head is from. I can't remember. But parts of Raja are here on the head, on the hip, and also along the arms here. And there's also pieces from, I can't remember, probably Raka due to the gold. And trying to remember who else. Jetbug probably for the yellow pieces in the chest and the arms and legs. And weaponry I can see here is from Jetbug as well, and one of the canistered heroes here. I don't know if this is Breeze's blade or not. Maybe not. No, I don't think it is. I'm looking at Breeze right now. Yeah, Breeze. One of Breeze's blades is over here. And here. So, but pretty cool, and I'm pretty happy with it. One thing that I gotta mention is that on the stocked canistered Hero Factory figures, wasn't quite happy with is the exposure in the back. Like we'll bring back Stringer here. If you turn Stringer around, you see he has nothing behind the figure to cover him up other than spare parts here on the arms and legs. So one of the intentions of building Barrage here is to pretty much cover himself with armor all the way around, and just turn him around here. You can see he's got parts here in the back to cover his back, lower torso, and his legs here. The armor on the hips are already covering all the way around. But the legs were left unexposed. I can't even remember which pieces here. These from, I don't know if that's a Bionicle set or not. But I was able to use this to cover up his legs, and you can see some ball joints here that for future upgradability on there. So that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and showcase some of the weapons that Barrage uses when fighting the bad guys. Here, of course, he has a powered, I like to say it's an axe. It's not really an axe, but he does wield it in his handle here. And of course you got the blade here, and some saws on there. So, but he wields that as a melee weapon, and it's actually energized and powered. You can see with the tubing from the bottom of the handle here, and going here plugged into his hip here. And this is basically, I think, the paws from Raja and the claws from Raja, so I was able to use that. And you can see he has several ports along his hips there for any future power-ups. You could say you got some extra ports there. And also the ports here that go from the hip into the back. I guess this is it, where his energy source here for the weapons. So they plug in here. I think this belongs to Surge. I can't remember, but pretty cool. Now Barrage's other weapon here is a big, I guess, repeater cannon. I like to say, and that's pretty neat. And he uses he detaches his hand and plugs it into his own hand here. Let me just see if I can unplug it and show you the weapon itself. Whoops. There you go. There's the blaster on there. You got the standard Hero Factory type of blaster there with the gunmetal gray. And I was able to attach this top part here. I believe this is one of the backs for Jetbug, and that's Raja's piece here. And I think this is, I'm not sure who that belongs to. Possibly Raka on there from the Breakout series. But he's got a ball jointed here where his hand extension is, so you can pose it quite a bit. And I've attached an extra piece here for a future upgrade there. And also he's got the, I guess, bandolier type magazine belt that powers, that's plugged into Barrage's hip there, so, which is kind of cool. Now this is one of those heavy, I guess, cannons that he uses, and he has a repeater type of blaster. That's why I called him Barrage there. He just fires a barrage of energy through this cannon, and it's one of those cannons where you just fire from the type of the hip, just due to the heavy weight, I like to say, on there. Let me see if I can go find his energy ball here and plug that back in. There you go. So I thought that was kind of neat, and that's also powered on this side of the hip on the back. And also in the back here I have a spare Glatorian hand that whenever he's not using his repeater cannon, he can always use his regular hand there. So I'm pretty happy with this guy. Nice bulky hero. Finally to take on the bigger bad guys. That's what I noticed about the stock Hero Factory heroes. They're a little bit small compared to the villains. So that's one of my intentions, to create a bulkier heroes, just to go up against the likes of Jetbug or Core Hunter. Pretty neat. The articulation is not too bad. It's typical Hero Factory articulation. You got a ball jointed head with an extended neck there, mainly for the Raja head. There is no a hero head underneath. It's just basically this piece here to fill in the eyes there. Pretty cool. The arms are movable at the shoulder, even with the armor here. Pretty cool. They do bend at the elbow, and also bend and rotate at the wrist. So you got your typical Hero Factory articulation there, as well as at the legs, at the hips. It doesn't go all the way around due to the back armor there, but it does go out a bit on the side. And the knees, of course, do bend, and the feet bend and rotate and pivot. So nice articulation, even with the bulkiness and armor accessories for Barrage here. So like I said, quite happy with this particular build, and surprised I was able to build it with the pieces we had available. So and I'm pretty happy to have a bulky hero on the team, even though we have bulk. I never thought he was bulky enough, but so I was able to build Barrage here. So, but this is just a casual peek into my LEGO Hero Factory MOC, Barrage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.